What's up, everybody? My name is Lisha, formerly known as the Maniac Math Teacher, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming to you today with a really brief video. Today is Earth Day, and I've just been feeling so good about everything that's been going on as far as in my classroom and how things in life are turning up, and I'm ready to get right back into YouTube and get back to you, my fans, my subscribers, my supporters. And so I'm just coming to you with this brief video of where I've been and what you can expect from my page, Living as Lisha. I'm really coming to you, off the top of the dome, really not anything scripted or that I wrote down. I just know that I can't just jump back in without telling you guys where I've been, what's kind of been going on. Life after a pandemic is hard. Teaching after a pandemic is hard. Our first full school year back in the classroom and COVID protocols and everything being up and down like a roller coaster has been hard, and the stress has taken a toll on everybody, and I didn't feel that it was my authentic self to try to do both that and be in the classroom and be present for my students. So I had to take a break from that aspect of my teacher life. Okay, editing, Shalisha here. Whenever I say that I took a break from that, or I didn't feel like doing that, I could do that, I'm referring to YouTube. YouTube is the that. I did not realize that I did not explicitly say YouTube, but I kept saying that. So my apologies. So the last video I brought you all was my classroom setup, my new classroom setup arrangement. Our class sizes were extremely big at first for us to have such a small grade level. And so we got a new kindergarten teacher on our grade level. And so our class sizes were then downsized. So they took our rosters, mixed them together, and separated them so that our class sizes wouldn't be so large. So that was the last thing that I brought you. Since then, I really had to dive into the work, and it was really taking a toll on me mentally and physically. Those were the two biggest things, and I could not really bring you the best content without sacrificing so much more of myself. So I decided that I needed to take a break, basically. And even though I kept filming and I have so many clips that I can't wait to share with you all, it just wasn't the right time. With all that being said, I don't want to go into explicit details about everything that has happened between my last video and now. I just want to say that I'm back now, and I'm ready to be back amongst my YouTube community, and I hope that you all welcome me back with open arms. And we'll just start with some clips of how today went as far as Earth Day. It was a really chill day. We just kind of got caught up on some work that we had not accomplished the entire week, and then we did a couple of cute little things just to round out the day. So I'm back. As far as my channel is concerned, let's get into that before I show you what we did today. So during my hiatus, I've really been thinking long and hard on my life and where I want it to go now that I am in my 30s. So I am growing into a new woman, if that's how you would explain it. And I am pursuing career dreams and even personal goals that are not directly related to education. And I want to be able to share those things with you and bring you along in my lifestyle and my journey. So yes, I will still be providing teacher content, but that's not all that you will see on my channel. This is why I changed my name from the Maniac Math Teacher to Living as Lisha. Okay, excuse the messy floors, but today we did a craft, And I saw this on Pinterest, and it just says, I am the earth and the earth is me. Keep it clean and grow with me. And I thought this was really cute because we've been discussing living and non-living things. So let me just show you a couple more of theirs. I thought it was really cute because we've been discussing living and non-living things. And then we have our own garden that we have. And I let theirs kind of be what it is. Like, he glued his upside down, but I still put his there because it's his own. His was kind of, we had to kind of do it to the side because he glued the stem so close to the top so there wasn't enough space. So I just gave him 2 handprints. But that's really the craft that we did today. Here's my example. I let them do this part by themselves. I let them color it, cut it, and glue it onto the paper. And then they came to me at my table over here. And we did the glue. And that reminds me, I need to go return this paint right now, and then I'll be back. So this is what I've been doing. I have been cleaning out my wardrobe, so that's 1. Here's 2. Now, if you saw my classroom setup, you know that these and these were not there before. Sorry about the ash on my fingers. These were not there before. I was trying to see how I could make them fit next year because I didn't think about that when I ordered them. So these are the boxes, and I ordered them from Michael's. So I was just trying to see how I could make them fit before I start organizing things into them. So I ordered them so that I could put the different ELA standards in them. That's a bad glare, but see, it's labeled on the top. And then each standard will have its own folder and the worksheets and things to go with it. This is a bad example. I have a better example over there that I can show you. I do want to flip around and just say first that these are the scrapbook cases that go on sale at the beginning of every school year at Michael's. So instead of being $9.99 each, they are $4.99 each. Let me give you a little teacher hack that I just learned when I ordered them online. They are only $4 each when you order plus tax, so about $4.10 each when you order the 12-pack on Michael's website. That's what these boxes came from. So yeah, so you could actually save more money, and I wish I had known that because I bought 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I bought 5 at $5 each and spent 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5. Yeah, that's $25. I don't know why I had to count it like that. I spent $25, and I should have a 6th one because that's like half of what I spent to get 12. So I just wanted to say that. But what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to organize. I'm trying to figure out why this is stuffed in here like this. I knew that kindergartners were not going to be able to handle this, and still we tried it. So I just have to look at who's going to be in this center tomorrow. So I'm trying to get some organization and things done. We have a visit from one of our ELA coaches tomorrow, and they're coming to see how we do differentiated instruction, basically how we do centers. So I still need to print out the copies that I'm going to make in the morning. But right now I need to straighten up my room. I need to take all this science stuff back to the science lab because it was just taking up space on that top shelf and we never really used it. So, excuse me. And I'm getting over a little cold. But yeah, so that's what I'm about to do next. next. I just wanted to see, and this had been on my mind all day. And I really got started because earlier today, most of my kids went to gifted, and half of my class didn't come to school today. Let me just preface that. Half of my class didn't come to school today. So it's the day after Easter. Half of my class did not come to school today, but the majority of my class goes to gifted in 2 different groups, but she just took the few who were here, she just took them all in one group, which left me with 2 students. So I gave them a little time to do some independent work, and before I decided to do their kindergarten, their end of the year assessments. And while they did that, I started on this. So now I have all this stuff everywhere, and I need to straighten up before tomorrow morning, and I'm not gonna have time to do it in the morning. So yeah, so I've got stuff over there, over here, and these are like active students' desk. Over here, of course, we've got this going on over here, my center table, and then I can come over here and show you what I was saying. So what I've been doing all year is when I have extras of like an activity, or if I create something, I label it and put it in a folder. So I have these folders labeled, like this one says informational writing. And then I've just been stacking them in here, but this is not the kind of, it's not organized enough, because I would still have to go through each one of these like this. I don't know what, but see how I have like the standard on it? How do I have 2? Okay, well, I'll have to go through like this. And then that's how mistakes like this happen, where I have 2 of those folders. So instead of doing that, let me look down the side. Because then down here, we have language standards and some science. And then, oh, Labor Day activities. You need to go with the, yeah, so instead of doing that, I decided I wanted it like this. So I printed off all the labels. I didn't laminate them because I simply taped them inside right here. 3 little piece of tape. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be functional. And then I'm gonna put like a smaller label right here so that when they are in here like this, I'll be able to read it on the front. Yeah.